Well, boys, I think we all can agree that, desperate times calls for desperate measures, and there's no reason for you to not shoot your shot with the woman of your dreams. No one said you could never do that, but I think Pokimane's ex-editor took shooting your shot to a whole new level, and Pokimane tried her best to be nice about it.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but, did you see a mouse run through here by chance?
I don't know.
He really was out there with these wild ideas in his head. He really thought that saying this to essentially your employer was going to get him a brand new waifu girlfriend.
So here's my story. Many, many years ago, when I was like super omega active on YouTube and I was working with a lot of different editors, there was one editor in particular that I would work with a lot because his edits were really, really good. But he had one major problem, which was that sometimes out of nowhere, his videos would just be like a week or two late. And when you're trying to upload consistently, and when that's really important for the algorithm, it's kind of a problem. But his edits were fucking heat. So I was just like, I don't know. I was like trying to make it work with him, and I would ask him, like, is there anything that I can help with? Anything that I can do to kind of like make it easier to be on time? And like, you're welcome to tell me if you're going to be a bit slower with the upload so that maybe we can work around it, blah, 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 blah. Months go by and he messages me out of the blue and he says, hey, do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines. And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix. Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself. I was trying to pick which word to use. To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months. When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now.
Bruh. Boys, tell me in the comments below, how would you even like deal with a situation like this? Like, I gotta know. Like, a random employee walks up to you and says, hey, yeah, I like jacking off to you, so that's kind of the reason why I can't get any of the work done. But still cool, right? I gotta know. Tell me in the comments down below. How would you even like deal with that situation? This would be traumatizing. I want to be honest here. I don't know how she's even telling this. I probably couldn't even tell this my damn self. Because like, what rational person is like, my employer is mad at me. I for some reason am addicted to jerking off to them. Maybe I should tell them I jerk off to them. Who does that? No one in like human history is like, yo, I have a pretty sweet gig right now. I'm getting paid pretty decent money. Pokimane, one of the biggest content creators coming up. Also, as an editor, like, yo, this is a side note, as an editor, getting female clients is the best thing ever because guess what? They're not really all that stingy with their money. Especially someone like Pokimane, I'm sure she takes care of all of her employees, like financially, boys. I was a editor for a few channels with millions of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views each day, and trust me, the male ones were they were very stingy. Let's just say that they're very stingy when it comes to pay time. But when it comes to work time, trust me, they have all the work for you. But when it comes down to pay time, they love arguing about, of course we succeeded and the numbers went up, but also, I don't think I could pay you that much. I mean, it's just 1 month, it's just been 6 months, the numbers have been going up. These are true stories, man. Being an editor sucks. But also can be really rewarding if you actually can just find like that one good content creator. But yeah, back to the video. No normal human being would do that. And even if, well, I'm assuming he did have a crush on Pokimane, Who doesn't? She's a very pretty woman. There's infinite amount of ways to actually profess your love to her, because that's exactly what her editor was trying to do in this situation. He thought, if I tell Pokimane that I jack off to her, maybe she might be flattered. Maybe she might want to go on a date with me. Because no rational human being would be like, yo, my employers kind of, they're kind of getting mad at me that I'm a little late. They're trying their best to work with me, but, I'm still late with the uploads. How about, I don't know, you make up any excuse. Literally, this is one of the situations where you need to lie. Since I'm assuming this is a true situation, this man should have just lied. This is a perfect situation for any kind of lie. This man could have said he's addicted to meth. He could have been like, yo, I'm just a meth head right now, all right? I need to get clean, Pokimane. He would have got way better opportunities if he said he was addicted to meth instead of saying he's jacking off to Pokimane. Because in the continuation of this Twitch clip, Pokimane said that she has a soft spot for people with addiction, and she understands that, it's hard to stop things.
But I felt so bad, and I have firsthand experience kind of seeing how much, where's that sentence going? I have firsthand experience seeing other people struggle with addiction. So firsthand, shut up. I mean, like, I've seen people that I've even lived with struggle with addiction. So when he's like, like, this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad. So I still paid him for months. Just because I didn't want to be the reason that he like didn't have enough money. I don't know, Was it extremely inappropriate of him to tell me? Yeah. I also didn't tell anyone for years, and then years later I told my manager, and she looks at me like this. She's like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, yeah, I was too shy to tell anyone.
In my opinion, if I was in this situation, I would hope this was your 13th reason why, because that has nothing to do with me. You did this to yourself. I would not continue paying that man. Yo, the fact that she continued to pay this man after he said that, I'm gonna be honest, that's more insane. I would have been told that man, hey, yo, we're done. You need to go on ahead and check into like a mental institution or something. I ain't paying for it. Hopefully you saved up whatever money you essentially were scamming from me, seeing that all you wanted to do was look at feet pics. She posts them for free on like Twitter and Instagram. And even if you wanted your own private collection, you could just take a screenshot and use it later. Like, this man decided, let me just mess up everything. Let me make sure I don't have a future. Let me make sure that this huge content creator, if anyone ever finds out that I'm working with anyone else, is gonna tell them, yo, don't work with that man. Don't work with him. I have really never seen a play like this in my life. This man really played himself like that DJ Khaled meme. He literally had a pretty good job on a silver platter right in front of him, and instead of him doing it and at least secretly jacking off to her, he decided, I gotta tell her. She did everything she could to keep this person on. She said, hey, can you at least, get your work ethic a little bit up? Let's get these videos out faster, or at least tell me like what your schedule is so I can help, schedule videos around that. This man said, screw all that. I don't want your help, but I do want you, baby. Ooh, come on down. Come on, baby. You know you like hear about me jerking off to you. I don't understand. This man had a really good thing going and he messed it up for no real reason. No gains at all. At least if he like flirted with her, I could be like, hey man, you can't flirt with your employer, but also at least it's a normal thing. And if the story got out, it wouldn't be life ruining. But if I saw this person and I knew that they were the ones jerking off the Pokimane, I would have like that guttural feeling of, oh, I don't want to talk to that person. If he comes over to me like, hey, how are you? I don't know where them hands been. But boys, tell me in the comments down below, how would you guys react in this situation if you was a beautiful, famous, world-class Twitch streamer? I know none of you are, but if you were, alright, we can all live in the fantasy land like this man did. How would you guys react to this? Me, I would be, I would be on the phone with the police, being like, yo, I need a restraining order now. But you know, Pokimane's a better person than me, I guess. And Pokimane's 100% better than Riot Games because they put in a new $500 League of Legends Ari skin. Click this video right here to find out why does Riot think any skin in their game is worth $500 whenever their game is free?